Hi everyone. So this is our third video of paper 2 discussion of 2020 May-June paper. Question number 8. A birthday cake is in the shape of a cylinder. There are 2 layers of cake and 1 layer of icing. So that 1 layer of icing is in the middle of the 2 layers of the cake. Each layer of cake has radius 10 centimeters and height 3 centimeters. The icing between the 2 layers of cake has radius 10 centimeters and height 12 millimeters. So there you have to be very careful with the unit, that is in millimeters. Calculate the volume of icing in the birthday cake. So the cake is in a shape of a cylinder. When we need to find the volume of a cylinder, that is pi r squared h. Pi r squared h. So there's a volume of the icing. So here pi, the radius is 10 squared, and here the answer is in cubic centimeters. Then 12 millimeters is 1.2 centimeters. Pi into 10 to the power 2 into 1.2. So the answer is 376.99. That is not an exact answer. So you can leave your answer in 3 significant figures. So the final answer is 376.99 means 377 cubic centimeters. Part B. The top and curved surface of the birthday cake are now covered with chocolate. Calculate the area of the birthday cake that is covered with chocolate. So the top and the curved surface. We are finding the area here. The top is this part. So that is pi r squared plus for the curved surface area, that is 2 pi r h. Then here the top radius is 10. So it is 10 squared plus 2 pi. Radius is still 10. But when we consider the height here, this is the total height. So 3 and here 1.2. So it's like 3 plus 1.2. 6, 7.2. So here height is 7.2. Once we found the answer, that is pi into 100 or as 10 squared plus 2 pi into radius is 10 into 7.2. Answer is not an exact answer again, which is 766.54. 766.54. So we need to round this off to 3 significance. So the answer is 767. Part C. Anil has a slice of this chocolate covered birthday cake. His slice is a prism of height 7.5 centimeters. The top of the cake is a sector, radius 10.3 centimeters and angle x. The volume of his slice is 200 cubic centimeters. Calculate the value of x. So here we have to use the formula of the volume for this piece of cake. Since this is a prism, we can find the volume by cross-sectional area multiplied by the height. Now here the cross-sectional area is a sector where the radius is 10.3 and angle is x. So when we find that area, that is x upon 360 multiplied by pi r squared, that is the area of this sector. When we find the volume, we have to multiply it by the height. Here in this question, the height is 7.5. So you can write it like this: x upon 360 into pi into 10.3 squared into 7.5, and it is equals to 200, because they say the volume of his slice is 200 cubic centimeters. So we can easily find the value of x. 200 into 360, you can do the cross multiplication and divide the entire answer by pi into 10.3 squared into 7.5. So the answer is 28.8 degrees. Answer is 28.8 degrees. Question number 9. This is regarding geometry. Part A, you are given a diagram here which is not to scale. EMF and GLNH are parallel lines. EMF, GLNH. LM is same as LN. They have marked it in the diagram as well. GLM is 126 degrees. Find FMN. So this is the angle FMN. This is the wanted angle. Give a reason for each step of your working. So it's kind of reversing, right? This is the angle we need to find. Then you know, since these two lines are parallel, if you know this, you can find this because they alternate angles. So before going to find this, you have to find this one. Then how do we find this angle? That is angle of this triangle, because since these two are the same, this is an isosceles triangle and these two angles are the same. Then in order to find this angle, you should know this. So our start of the question should be finding this. That is, let's take MLN, that is 180 minus 126. 180 minus 126, that is 54. And they ask you to give a reason, that is angles of a straight line. After that, since these two are equal, you can have it as x in both the cases because these two angles are the same. Then x plus 54 should equals to 180. The reason is angles of a triangle. Then x is 180 minus 54 divided by 2, which is 63. Then we have our answer. FMN is same as the x angle 63. The reason is alternate angles. So here you can write your final answer. FMN angle is 63 degrees. Part B, you are given a circle with some marked angles and some lines are there, again not to scale. A, B, C and D are points on the circumference. A, B, C, D. And the center is O. B, D and AC. B, D and AC intersect at E. And BC is the diameter of the circle. ACD X, DOC Y. Find an expression in terms of x and OY for they have given you some set of angles. Now in this case, it is not compulsory to give the reason because they don't ask the reason here. But in the previous question, you must give the reason because they have specified it in the question. Now we'll see the first one is DBC. DBC, this angle. So that's easy. This is the angle at the center. This is the angle at the circumference. So we know angle at the center is twice as the angle at the circumference. Therefore, this is twice of this. So if you want to find this one, that is the half of the angle at the center, which is y divided by 2. Next one, ABD. ABD, this is the angle. So when you consider this one and this one, they are the same because they are the angles in the same segment. So here the angle is x, therefore ABD also x. Next one, AED. AED is this. So here BC is the diameter. Then because of that, this angle becomes 90 degree, because we know angles in a semicircle is 90 degrees. Then when we consider this angle, that is the exterior angle of the triangle EDC. And there is another important theorem which says the exterior angle of a triangle is equal to the sum of the interior opposite angles. So if we consider this exterior, this is the interior, and the other two angles are these two. So if we need to find AED, that is same as here 90 and here x. So that is going to be 90 plus x. See, very easy. Like you can easily get the answer, but the thing is you should identify which theorem should you use there. Then the next one, BDA. BDA. This is the angle, right? So how are we gonna find that one? BDA, right? It's like this. If we consider the angles in the same segment, this one and this one are the same, right? If I marked it like this angle and this angle are the same. The reason is angles in the same segment. Then find a way to find this angle. You can use this triangle. Now OD and OC are radii of the circle. That means this angle and this whole angle are the same. Right? How do we find that angle? We know this one. Now let's put a letter to here. Let's take A in both the cases. So you can use the angles of a triangle. A plus y is 180. Then to find A, that is 180 minus 2A. Sorry. In order to find A, that is 180 minus y divided by 2. Right. So this angle, this whole angle is 180 minus y divided by 2. But I need to find this one, and this is x. So in order to find this one, I should take away x from this answer like this. So that is the angle I want. So I can write it 180 minus y divided by 2 minus x. If you want, you can simplify this. When we simplify it, here you have to take 2 and 180 separately, and here this one separately. So 180 divided by 2, 90 minus y over 2 minus x. Okay, so this is the end of our third video. I hope you understood what we discussed here. Please subscribe us for the next part of the video. Thanks for watching.